This is the first time foreign heads of state have been invited to the Kuala Lumpur summit since it first convened in 2014. But there were notable absentees. Saudi Arabia didn't attend, and there was a late withdrawal from Pakistan. The summit's founder, Malaysia's Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad, says the aim of the gathering is to tackle pressing problems, including why Islam, Muslims and their countries are in what he called a state of crisis.
We have to deal with fratricidal wars, civil wars, failed governments, and many other catastrophes that have plunged the Muslim Ummah and Islam without any serious effort being made to end or reduce them or to rehabilitate the religion.
But the summit's theme is not about quick fixes for conflicts or catastrophes. It's rather about the fundamental question of economic development as a tool for political sovereignty.
Despite all of the riches that Allah has bestowed upon us, despite all of the oil, all of our population and all of our natural resources, the vast majority of the Muslims are fighting in the grasp of famine, poverty and ignorance. And in order for that to be eradicated once and for all, we have to look towards ourselves.
To be able to do that, the Emir of Qatar said a crippling deficit of self-confidence within the Muslim world needed to be addressed. And that's by considering the models of Muslim success that already exist.
Countries where there is a Muslim majority have proved by experience and practices that there is no contradiction between Islamic culture, development, good governance and human rights, and that like other major civilizations, they can be incubators of enlightened and rational systems of governance.
Malaysia invited leaders from many Muslim countries, but most stayed away under pressure from the Saudis, who are said to be concerned the summit could seek to replace the bigger Saudi-based Organization of Islamic Cooperation.
The Saudis think that they are the sole representatives of the concept of the Islamic world, and they are the spokespeople of it. And therefore they don't want anyone to compete with them, especially when you have someone like Erdogan and the Qataris, of course, and the Malaysians coming together in order to find something. Of course, the representation of Iran as well in the summit has created another dynamics where the Saudis feel also very upset.
Saudi opposition has been a challenge for this summit, but perhaps more concerning to the leaders here is the need to achieve something, to address the expectations of 1.7 billion Muslims and prove the meeting is not being held in vain. Mohammed Val, Al Jazeera, Kuala Lumpur.